Hi, this is Kim. Welcome to week one homework. I just want to give you a general overview of what we're going to be doing, what you're going to be doing in class this week. I want to start it off by saying it's very termy. So you're going to be doing a lot of reading and learning about different financial terms. And it's tedious, but I need you to establish this foundation because I'm not going to be going over it as we move through subsequent chapters. So for some of you, it'll be a review. For others, it will be an introduction. So that's how we're going to roll with it. Your first homework is right here. So it's week one, Thursday, which means it's due on Thursday. It looks like this. Have a book and read chapter one. Now, you don't need to have a book because this week you don't need to have a book because I gave you a enough information from chapter one in the weekly pages area that you'll be able to use that link and answer the questions that I've asked you to do. The questions are called concept and review. So when you click on the chapter one link and you read through it, after a bit of pages, you'll see highlighted in red the concepts and review. And those are the questions that I want you to answer. And I believe there are three sets within chapter one that you need to respond. Uh, Again, it's overwhelming. Just make it through and then you'll be done with it. The next question I want you to answer is how excited are you about learning investments? And I really want you to think about this and respond to this question. This should be at the end of your concepts and review. Make sure you answer this as part of your homework. And then when you're done, you will go back here and click on this link and upload your assignment. So here's where you'll go. It'll have a spot for you. This is mine, my instructor edition, but we'll have a spot for you to upload your assignment so that I have it. Back in Pages, when you click on this, the next thing you're going to be working on, here's your chapter one. After that, you'll work on your Sunday homework. Hopefully this is a bit more interesting. Your Sunday homework will ask you to look at a few discussion questions at the end of chapter one. They are called discussion questions and they're very clear at the end of chapter one. The first one you won't have any problem with. The second one's going to ask you to look up some rates for different types of accounts, savings, money market account, etc. Now, if you had Business 320 or personal finance, you're not going to have any problem with this at all because we used a website called bankrate.com to look up several different rates. But again, you can go out to a web browser and look up this different information about short-term rates. And if you have any difficulty with this, this would be your opportunity to post something to the question and answer area of the discussion board. And either another great student or I will respond to that question. So give it a go and feel free to look things up and explore. That's what I want you to do. The next and more importantly, the more important part of this assignment is your investment policy statement. Here are the 5 areas I want you to address. You're going to summarize your current financial situation. I want you to really think about your investment goals. What are your investment goals? Are they retirement goals? Are they savings goals? Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to go on a trip? Do you want to pay off debt? I want you to think about those goals, your investment philosophy, and then a couple other questions. Now, this was part of chapter one, but I've gone ahead and placed the bit more description of the information that we're looking for down here. So write an investment policy, summarize your current situation. This tells you what I'm looking for. I want you to take your time on this. I want you to do a good job and think about it. Again, this is an important class. This whole concept of money management and finance, really the end goal here is to establish financial peace of mind. You really understand this stuff, and you can apply it in your own life so that you can establish financial security, be one less thing that you have to worry about in life. And I think that would be a great thing. So the detail is down here. I want a good investment policy statement. I want it to be in its own document. So you will type this and submit it under its own link. Again, if I go back here, there's the discussion questions, and then here's the policy statement. So I suggest you get a copy of the book. So it's available for next week. Again, I talked about the book in orientation. I don't think you're going to have a problem with this week's homework in terms of complexity. I do think you will have a problem with tedium, and I apologize for that. But again, it's really important that we establish this base so that we can move forward to a lot more interesting stuff. So let me know if you have any questions. You know how to reach me, and let's get off to a great start. Thanks.